Esta noche tengo ganas de buscarla, de borrar lo que ha pasado y perdonarla.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, my hair's just a little bit of a mess. I didn't check in after my interview, but your girl got the job. We did it. We did it. Lo hicimos. We did it. So, yeah, I got the job. And I will be starting my new position Tuesday, and we're on Friday, so I'm spending my last couple days of not working because I'm gonna be working from Monday to Saturday, which I am not mad about. I'm actually kind of happy because it gives me more time to be able to grow and make some money, to be able to get out of the positions that I've been putting myself in. But also, I feel like being connected with the group of people that I'm about to join is amazing. The place actually looks as good as it sounds, and based off my discernment, I feel like I felt like a sense of peace there, but also like a sense of belonging when I went for my interview. So I'm really excited. I truly am. I feel like this is gonna be something that changes my life, and you guys get to come with me and see that change if it happens, and if it doesn't, it is what it is. And we're gonna go to the mall today, so we're gonna go hang out with my mom.
Yeah, and she said that she's gonna go in with us.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real straight up with you guys because I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit or pretend like I'm something that I'm not. I haven't been working for the last 2 months. I only did like the housekeeping for my boss and his sister that paid me enough to get here and for like everything that we needed on our way here. But other than that, I hadn't like zero in my bank account. Actually, I have $1.20 that has not moved, has not done nothing. It's been sitting there, and that's all I got. So we came back with $1. Well, we came back with a couple dollars, but I got everything that we needed grocery wise for us to be okay when we got back home. And since then, I haven't had any money or been able to buy groceries or been able to pay for anything else that we needed. So I didn't want to rely on the government. I didn't apply for food stamps this time. I did just recently apply for the childcare because, girl, like I can't afford childcare. So I'm hoping to hear back from that soon because I applied for it before and I got it. So I'm gonna see if they'll give it to me again. But I have been going to food banks for right now, since I don't have any money to pay for food. And honestly, God really blessed me today when I went there because usually they give you like a certain quantity of amount that you're able to get for certain food. So because Memorial Day is coming up, the food banks can't have like a lot of produce right there because it can go bad after Memorial Day. So they gave us so much fruit, like an abundance of fruits and vegetables. And girl, like I was thanking him my whole way here. I was thanking him when I got here. Dude, we have like so much food and healthy food to be able to eat until I get my first paycheck. I'm truly super, 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 super happy about that because now I have lunch to take to work. And what's it called? And I had enough that I was able to make a bag for my mom and my sister to be able to split some of those produce because food is expensive right now. Like I'm truly blessed to be able to have a food bank near me that I can go and get money for me and my daughter. I can go get food for me and my daughter so we're not starving because I really, the only reason I will say that I don't want to get food stamps is because I don't want to be reliant on that. I don't want my mindset to be like, oh, well, I'm going to get $500 next month anyway, so it's okay, like I'm not gonna buy food until I get food stamps, or I'm gonna try to keep my income low so that I can continue to get food stamps. Like, food stamps was originally made to help people while they were helping themselves, and now it's become something that people rely on, which I'm not gonna hate on anybody that does that, like to each their own, but just for my own sake and my own self, I won't do that. I want to make money. I want to make enough money to buy my own groceries. And I've put myself in that position where, yeah, I'm going to go to the food bank I'm not going to rely on the food bank, obviously. I'm not going to keep going there even when I do start getting my paychecks, because I'll be in a position that I'm able to get my own food. But for right now, I'm thankful that I have that ability. So I just wanted to be straight up with you guys and let you guys know that. But God is just so good. Like so good. Like, I wish I would have took a video of those groceries, because it was so much. It was more than even I've been able to buy when I go to the store by myself. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, like, I'm not rich or anything. I have my own apartment. I have my utilities, electricity, my phone service. I have all of that, thank God. But I'm not like over here making money out of my ass, you know. Like, trading has been something that I've been working on. But even then, I'm not at the level that I'm making so much money. So I just wanted to put that in these videos that I'm making, because maybe like I said, somebody out there is probably going through this, and I felt a lot of shame the first couple times I went, but I don't feel so shameful because it's food that they were gonna. It was food that they were gonna throw away anyways. So, you know, like in a way, we helped each other out. But yeah, and I also wanted to show you guys this because I've been really trying to get back to where I was. I would say like 2 years ago, I really was working on myself, and that's when I started my YouTube channel. But I was really pouring into myself and doing a lot, and like game planning and kind of like following through. I don't know, like I had systems, I had frameworks, and I was plugging into them, and I have not been doing that very well since. So I did new ones. It's literally like the same that I did before. 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, goal setting, action plans, and then year, month, week, day, kind of splitting that up. Then you got my affirmations, and then like a branding of who I am. I also am so crazy that I made my own presentation on who I am, as in who I'm becoming. And I wish I could show you guys, but it's really personal. So when I get to the level that I want to be at, I will show you guys. But yeah, so I just wanted to keep you guys updated. Today is, I think, May 22nd. It's Friday. I start my job Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna hang out with my sister and my mom. We're gonna go hang out with the kids and go to the park and then play like some board games, have some family time. And then from there, I just want to take Sunday as just like a day that I just rest at my own house, because I'm so tired. I started my period yesterday, so was not my favorite. But yeah, so we're about to head out to the mall because my daughter wanted to go. We're gonna meet up with my sister, my mom, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so yesterday when we were headed to the mall, I did not catch up with you guys again. I didn't record anything for the rest of the day. I'm still working on being more consistent. I'm gonna be working on being more consistent recording, because this is something I genuinely want to do. And when I was doing it before, it really helped me. So I didn't record the rest of my day yesterday. Today, I just picked up the camera to start recording. It's 7:37, May 23rd. Yeah, May 23rd. And me and my baby made tortillas. That's some tomate next to it. We made some tortillas, and then I made like them into tostadas, and I made some frijoles con pollo, and we got tostadas de tinga. They might look a little funky, but it is what it is. They worked out. And yeah, so that's just what I wanted to say for today. It was food that I got from the food bank, so I made it work. And yesterday we did a movie night together, and we ate a lot of fruit, and it was so delicious. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. But yeah, so I also started creating a new business that I'm actually super excited for, and I really want to try. My goal is to do it this summer, because I feel like it would really bring in a lot of income, and it's fun. Like I would literally have fun making it. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it. You guys won't see it or know about it until it's done and finished, but I just wanted to record that because it's part of my process. It's part of my journey. I want this job to be able to fund my businesses that I want to work on. So I'm going to hold myself to that. But anyways, I will either check in with you guys later or check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay. Damn, I think it's like really noticeable I'm wearing a filter right now. But anyways, it's May 24th. It's about to be May 25th, Memorial Day. So it's been a complete year.
of everything that happened. Like, you guys are barely just seeing it. I just posted it not that long ago on YouTube. I didn't record. Usually, like, I'm trying to record a little bit more, but today I didn't really record much. I am taking my last couple of days before I start my job to, like, really spend time with my daughter and with my little kitten and be home. I got my whole house cleaned. I took my baby to church, and then we went to the park. After we went to the park, we went to go get her a little toy or whatever it was that she got. She got clay at the Dollar Tree. And I just am prepping everything, doing a priority list for what I need to get done tomorrow, and then I start my new job on Tuesday. So I'm just trying to prep everything as much as possible so that it'll go smooth sailing and it just won't be me jumping into a new job, because it's me jumping into a whole new person, and that's the thing. So I just wanted to go ahead and fill you guys in with that information for Sunday. Monday is gonna be a little hectic. I have a lot to do, but I'm gonna try to flash through it, rush through it, get as much possible. Speed is my friend. So speed is what we're gonna apply, and mock my words, or how do you use that? I don't know. But I'm gonna do this part for accountability, just for whenever I look back at this. The first thing that I'm gonna do tomorrow, and I might not share this with you guys on this video, and if I do, then everything has already passed, and this is just part of my journey you guys get to see. This is a little bit deeper than I usually share on this stuff. Like, I shared I was homeless, but I never really shared anything that's happened with me and my daughter's father, or anything that has to do with that kind of stuff. But there could be someone later on that hears this, or that needs this kind of thing, and me and him have always had a pretty good relationship, even afterwards, after we had our daughter. We've always been pretty cool, but some things happened to my daughter, and it was something where it's like, as a parent, you would hope that the other parent is understanding and would be there for your kid, and I'm just realizing that that's just not gonna happen. So I'm deciding to take further steps, which is, I'm a pretty peaceful gal. I would like to say I really try to keep the peace with her dad and try to work things out for me and her father to be both in her life, but it's just come to a point where it looks like that's not gonna be the case. And it kind of sucks, because my daughter loves her dad, and I'll never put him down as a father. He's not a bad father. It's just that there's certain things that I've nagged him about for, like, the longest time. And I mean, we have a daughter, and she's going into her dad never had, like, what would I say? How do I say this? I'm not gonna get too into the details. It's just that something happened to my daughter, and it was something that I had told him to prevent for many, 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 many times. I had told him, let's just get together, let's just talk to the family and make sure that everyone is putting their part in taking care of our daughter, because in a lot of, like, statistics and stuff, my daughter is high at getting abused or getting any of that kind of stuff happening to her, because her parents are separated and she's not always with one or the other parent. So I'm always on top of that on my side. When she's with me, I'm like crazy about it, and I'm always talking to her, and I'm always asking her questions, and it's just because of her safety. And the thing is that her dad hasn't taken that step or those precautions, and I don't want to bash him or anything. He's not a bad dad. I don't think he realizes the importance in this, and he's also at a point where he's not willing to hear me out. But I can understand if somebody told me that one of my family members was doing that to my kid. I don't know how I would handle that. So that's the thing, is in this situation, like, she's getting older and things are only gonna get worse. So before anything bad happens, I'm gonna take the precautions of actually fighting for my daughter's custody. And that's crazy for me to say because I've never thought, you could have asked me this a couple years ago and I would never have believed you, because I really wanted me and her father to be in her life and keep things peaceful. Like, he's always, I used to call him my best friend. Like, even though we went through the things we went through and we separated and everything, he was always cool. We got along for our daughter. We've never really had issues with each other for real. Like, only when we were in a relationship together, but even then I was willing to forgive and let go of that stuff because it doesn't serve me or my kid. But I am taking the steps to get custody of my daughter so that she doesn't continue to go through what she's been going through when she is with her father's side of the family. And like I said, I might cut this stuff out, I might not. It's just, I don't like to get too personal, but the thing is that this is something that could help somebody. Like, for the longest time, I wanted to believe that my daughter was safe with her father's family. I wanted to trust that everything was going to be okay and everything was going to go good. I wanted to let go of that crazy part of me that just wants to assure that she's safe all the time and make sure that nobody hurts my daughter. The thing is that this world is uncontrollable and it's crazy, and there's things that happen that sometimes we don't even know about. And like, finally my daughter's at an age where she's old enough. She's 4, she's gonna be 5, and she speaks a lot more and she notices things a lot more and she's able to communicate a lot more. And she's now telling me things that happened to her when she was a little bit younger than she is now, and even things that had just recently happened to her. And I would never have known that if I didn't build a relationship with my daughter where she's safe to come to me and talk to me about these things. And I just encourage anybody that has a child that's a single parent, that's co-parenting with another person, like, just make sure that at least one of you guys is a safe space for your kid, that they can just talk to you and not judge them or not say anything bad about it, or just accept it and just listen and just hear them. The first time my daughter talked to me about something like that, I was a little bit like, what the? I was going crazy, and I was asking more questions, and that was the worst way to go about it, because after that she really didn't want to talk to me about any of that. But recently I've been like making that safe space for her again, and she just continued to talk to me, and it sucks to hear something like that from your kid, but I'm just thankful that we have this relationship, that if something happens to her, she knows that she can come to me and she can open up to me and let me know what's going on. But yeah, so that's what I'm going through right now. And I think I've been pushing it off to get custody of my daughter just because, like, I don't want to take her away from her dad. And I don't want her to be upset with me that I'm doing this to her. But at the end of the day, this is for her protection. And as much as it sucks, it's necessary. And, like, I'm at a loss for words, because I'm telling you, I've never thought I was going to be at this point. But here we are, and so I've been pushing it off too long. He wants to come get her for her birthday, and I'm not going to be able to go to Missouri with her and bring her back. That's just not going to be a thing that happens. Like, I'm starting a new job, and I really committed to this new job. Like, I really want to make this my transformational job where I become a different person. I'm really, really going to try my hardest to just let go of whoever I am and be the person I'm becoming. But I can't be doing that, traveling back and forth. It's not gonna happen, and my daughter's not going over there without me. If he wants to come over here, like I said, I don't want to take him away from her. I don't mind if he comes over here and visits my daughter. I don't mind if he even decides to move over here. That's completely fine. But she's not going back to a state where she's continuing to be hurt by family members. Family members that are doing this to her. It just, I don't know what goes into people's minds, what goes into men's minds that they can hurt someone's so little, so innocent. I don't know. Like, I've been trying to figure it out, but there's no way that I can. It's not in my heart. It's not in my mind. It's not in my soul. I've been sending them love every morning just so I can get them off my... I don't like to feel hate anymore. I don't like to feel that emotion. So I've just been giving it to God and letting it go. Sending them love. Hopefully God can bless their hearts and help them heal from whatever that it is that makes them this way. But my daughter's not going to be with her dad anymore unless he comes over here and visits her. I am really taking that. I really have to do that. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. And maybe I made this a lot longer than I needed to, but it's just, guys, like, as a single parent, you don't understand. Especially one that wants to keep the peace with her baby's dad. I never wanted to be one of those baby mamas. I never wanted to be one of those bitch-ass baby mamas that wants to take their kids and just pretend like the dad is nothing and wants to undermine anything that the dad has ever been a part of their life or anything, because without my daughter's father, I wouldn't have her. And I value the good time we did have together. I value the story we had. I understand it was only for a specific chapter, and I'm totally okay with that. But it's just that I never wanted to get to this point, and now we're here, and it sucks. But man, I can't let my daughter keep going through this. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so I just wanted to vent that out because I don't really have people to talk to about this. Like, I only tell my parents a little bit, just I don't really talk to people about this. I don't really have a friend anymore. Like, I have a friend. I have a best friend. Her name is Sana. I will say that. She's so cool. And I know I could talk to her about this, but just a part of me feels like I'm going to be judged. And not that she's judgmental or anything. Just, if I were somebody else looking at me and hearing these things, I would judge me a little bit too. Because it's like, dude, how come you didn't see this coming? How come you didn't say anything? How come you didn't do anything about this sooner? Like, I understand, I get it. I just... yeah, but so that's what's going on. That's what's got my head going crazy these days. And I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna eat the frog, as they say, and just get it done first thing in the morning after I'm done with my... So in the morning I have like a routine. Man, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. See, these are the things I have to be recording with you guys. Yeah, these are the things I gotta be recording for you guys because this is something that maybe you guys can implement in your life. It might help you a little bit. I got a gratitude journal for the morning. The first thing I do is wake up, write what I'm grateful for. After I'm done writing what I'm grateful for, I got this little thing that I gifted myself for Valentine's Day. It's an Obsessed with Manifesting journal by Tam Court. Hold on. Yeah. It's so good. Like, let me see. That's how far I am right now. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. So, so while I'm manifesting my future and being grateful for everything I have, I also get in touch with God. This is my daily devotional. It's 366 days. Yeah, because I forgot, like, was it March or something that has like an extra day? Yeah, something like that. February maybe, I don't know. And then every morning, my Bible, because I gotta get close with God. Yeah, my goal is just to like actually finish this thing. Sorry, I say this thing. I want to finish the Bible so that I can truly grow my relationship with God and actually understand Him better. And I feel like the only way to do that, well, there's multiple ways, but the best way that I could feel and bring myself to is read the Bible. It's there. It's there for a reason. And yeah, I understand that like people could have manipulated it and wrote it in a bunch of different ways. But I think the general message is there. Maybe not specifically in the words, but within the words it's there. It's like the read between the lines thing. It's what is this trying to tell me? What is this trying to say? And also, what does it make me feel? Like, I just got done reading Nehemiah, which I understand a little bit more about. I also, before reading that, I watched, I think her name is like Alicia Cummings or something like that. She had done a video at the beginning when she was going through everything that she went through, which if you don't know her, you should go watch her. Like, she's super good, and she's gone through a lot with God that she speaks through him. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, he speaks through her is what I mean. And so she was kind of going off about the Nehemiah thing and talking about how that's like basically relates to like setting boundaries. And when I was reading it, it kind of made sense, because like, how could they attack Jerusalem if the walls were properly built and the walls were there to protect them? How could anybody get into Jerusalem and fight them, and like do what they were doing, whatever? It just, putting those boundaries sets a layer of protection for what's inside. And when you don't have those boundaries, anybody can mess up anything that's in there. Anybody could take what they want. Anybody could treat the land however they want it. And so, yeah, I just kind of, in a way, that kind of like correlated for me. Yeah. And then also like reading stories like the one of Job. Man, if you guys have not read Job, y'all need to read Job. I want to be like him one day. He might have went through a lot. He might have lost a lot. But the faith that he had in God through the whole thing is the kind of faith I want to have. That trust that he had with God is just something, to me, out of this world, for real. Like, if you just read it. And also, something that helps me with the Bible, because I could read books, that's no problem. I actually like reading very much. But something that furthers my understanding is actually visually seeing things like this. So whenever I was putting my daughter onto the Bible, because obviously she can't fully read, and if I read this book to her, she's not really gonna comprehend it. So I found this show called Superbook, and it's basically the Bible in cartoons. And I started learning the Bible with her through the cartoons. So I'll like read it and I'll also watch it. So it's been kind of interesting and fun, which I know might seem lame to some people, but it really is. Like, if you're trying to grow your connection with God, but you also want your kid to grow their connection with God, I feel like this has been something that I have incorporated in our lives that have truly helped her understand who God is. I think she's at a point where she's kind of sick of me, because I have also like this prayer corner. Let me see. This prayer corner, don't look at her. She's sleeping. So I have a prayer corner, and we go and we talk to God. I tell her that's praying, because to me that is praying. Like, I just go talk to him. I just go vent to him. I do whatever. And I've been teaching her to do the same thing. And I'm telling you, sometimes she's sick of me. She's sick of me. But it's just, these are things that I want her to remember when she gets older. These are things she can do when she feels alone, when she doesn't feel like she has anybody. She'll always have God. He's not going anywhere. He's always going to be with us. And yeah, so that's just something I wanted to put in here too, for my peoples that are women of God. Or if you're just growing your relationship with God and just starting out, and these, like, and you have kids and you want them to know God too, because you're just knowing God and you're seeing how good he is,
and just how much he does for you. And the best thing you can do is give that same relationship to your kids. Like, honestly, that's the best relationship I can give my child and for myself. And so, like, just do it. But I'm gonna go to bed because it's super late. It's literally about to be 12, and my goal is to try to wake up at 4 in the morning these next couple days. I have a feeling it's gonna be really rough. But even if I could just wake up till 5, like, if I could wake up at 5 in the morning, then I've succeeded. 4 just feels comfortable to get the things that I want done, because I still want to do my morning routine, except I want to add working out into the mix. And if I do it at night, it's just not gonna work out, because I need to go pick up my kid after work. So I gotta get home at a reasonable time to go to sleep, and that's not gonna leave me any time to work out. And I'm hoping that my daughter is fed before we get home, because if that's not the case, then I have to feed her when she gets here, which means she's gonna delay the nighttime just 30 minutes where it should be. So it's just a lot of things like that go into the mix with my schedule, which I'll try to record more this week, since I'm actually gonna be doing something. Which, not that I wasn't doing anything before, it's just not the same. Me being home and getting work done on my computer just doesn't feel as productive as me working for an actual company and doing something. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody understands that. Because I've always worked on stuff like I was cleaning when I was at my boss's house. I cleaned for his sister, and maybe I wasn't working at the first house I was staying at with my friend Lupe, which you guys have seen her or probably heard of her. I was staying at her house the first 3 weeks that I got to Missouri, and I was helping clean their house as much as possible, but I was also getting work done on my computer. Why was I gonna record that? Like, nobody's interested in that. And even if you guys aren't interested, whatever, I don't care. But it's just not something that I want to record. You guys see me and do that all the time. It's just, even my own kid gets bored of it. So, but this week, I'm gonna actually have like a crazy routine where I'm actually doing all this stuff. I'm moving here or there, everywhere, and I'm working. I'm finally working and doing something productive, but not just productive, something that's growing me. Something that's also growing me, and I'm really, really, really excited about this. I'm super, 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 super hyped up. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow is May 25th, Memorial Day, and you guys have a blessed night or day whenever you're watching this. Goodbye.
Y ella siempre sin saber, sin siquiera sospechar, mi deseo de volver, que me has dado.